Welcome back to Allison Customs Project Car TV. We're back with another Tool Bag Tuesday for you today. And this time I've got a laser level. It will do a vertical and horizontal and vertical line. It's made by Kaiweets, and this is sponsored because Kaiweets did send this to me free of charge for us to test. And what I was thinking, they asked me which of their products I'd like to try, and this was one of them. And the reason I thought this would be a neat product is because it has a magnetic mount here, so you can stick it on a wall or any metal surface, right, that's vertical, and attach it. And then it will shoot a level and vertical laser line. Now, if you were doing home construction, laying tile, doing a shower wall, something like that, awesome for that kind of idea. But what I was thinking is you could set your vehicle back and get this thing set up, and you could use it to draw a line, say, where you wanted a pinstripe, or you could put it on the inside of the vehicle and get a line all the way around where you wanted to change the paint color if you were doing two-tone inside. I'm thinking like on the Scout or something. I was thinking there would be some really cool advantages or uses for this tool. And I played with it a little bit. So this is called the Kaiweets Crossline Laser. It is battery operated and it comes with instructions, tells you how to use it, how to set it up. It's about 3 pages per language, but it's not very accurate. And that's been the problem. I've been wanting to show this to you for a while, so you can see the laser there. Let me turn off the lights and mount this thing. And now you can see this line, and I thought this is exactly what I wanted. So it's giving me a line up the wall, across the ceiling. It's giving me a horizontal line. If I quit blocking it, it gives me a horizontal line all the way around the room, or at least over there about 2 feet returning on the far wall. And I think maybe for automotive use, we could maybe get some decent use out of it. The problem that the two lines don't seem to actually be 90 degrees to each other. And there is a little bit of adjustment, but I haven't been able to get them to line up and be a perfect 90 in all 4 quadrants. Now, one thing I've noticed is if you get the light straight on, it seems to be a little better. But you still, anytime you're at any kind of angle, you start to get a little loss of the line. The other thing is you'll notice it's blinking, and I've tried putting new batteries in it. I've tried all kinds of stuff, but it continues to do that blinking, and I can't figure out why, and it's not mentioned in the instructions anywhere. And now it's turned itself off completely. Let me turn it back on. So, see, it's already blinking again. The other thing is when you look at the line, in this area the line is about 1/8 of an inch wide, but right over here, basically the closer you're getting to the laser, it's maybe 3/16 or something. So the line is getting wider the further away from the laser you get. And again, it's already shut itself off. So I think you can see the idea of this laser is really neat. I'm sure you could find some automotive uses for it, whether you're laying body lines, because you could tilt this thing one direction or another and get a non-level line, if you will. You know, if this isn't level, you can basically get a line that's not level. And so you could use that maybe for, like I said, doing pinstripes or laying out other stripes on a vehicle or whatever. I really thought I'd find some uses for it. I was having issues, so I gave the instruction manual, the case, and the level. It comes with this little target where you're supposed to be able to adjust the accuracy. Gave all that to a buddy of mine who lays tile and does wood floors and showers and you name it. Flooring and tile is his thing. And he used it for about 2 months. Well, I should say he had it for about 2 months. He attempted to use it, and he says, you know, the accuracy was okay. He could either get a good horizontal line or a good vertical line. He couldn't get both that were 90 degrees to each other, but he could make it work until after he'd had it about a week, it started blinking. and it would blink, and he'd get it, and he'd reset it, or his helper would reset it, and they'd move on. But it was such a pain in the butt. He finally put it back in the case, threw it in his truck, and said, hey, next time I see you, I'll give it back to you. Well, it took about 3 weeks after he quit using it before he returned it to me so that I could do this video. And I've played with it and played with it. I can't get it to quit blinking. We've both tried putting batteries in it. And so I'm calling this one a fail. I hate to do that to somebody that sends you a product, but you guys deserve an honest review. And the honest review is this particular item, whether it's maybe this one is defective and others work fine, I don't know. But this particular item will not remain on, so it basically becomes unuseful for it. I still think the tool in and of itself would be a useful tool in your shop, whether it's working on your shop. I mean, think about like setting cabinets along a wall, and you could have a level line all the way across there, and you'd be able to put all your cabinets in one shot without drawing on the wall or something. The problem with this one is it just doesn't function correctly. And whether it's this particular item or all of them in this series, I just don't know. So I'm sorry, Kaiweets, but on this one item, I have to say no. I give it a thumbs down, a -1, and good for effort. Size-wise, it was a good package, but just not a useful tool. So this one will go in the box, and imagine we'll just return it to Kaiweets since can't make use of it, and no sense in having stuff just laying around here in the shop. There you go, guys. The Kaiweets what was it? The Kaiweets Crossline Laser. Giving it a thumbs down. I like the idea, just not this particular tool. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you again next time on Tool Bag Tuesday.